I don't know if you've ever thought about this, but you're such a foodie. And like, what do you think it is about food that makes you so happy? Like, how do you feel when you eat something delicious?
Okay. Well, I think certainly I'm not the only one. Obviously, this whole country is foodies. That's the thing about Japan. I want to kind of make a tangential answer to this because are you familiar with Trader Joe's?
Yes.
Trader Joe's founder came up with some concept that food and travel equals adventure. And that's what it is to me. Like when I was a kid, my dad was a very adventurous guy. And we're talking, I'm going to date myself here, 55 years ago. He would take me to authentic Chinese restaurants in Boston, and we would have snails that were cooked in a brown sauce, and you'd take a hat pin and you pull it out. Or he would serve me Turkish coffee, which, whoa, that was exotic for an American. Or baba ganoush, where the eggplant is burnt, and hummus, and what else? I had so many first experiences of cuisines with my dad, and he loved the variety of things. So I learned at an early age that food equals travel equals adventure. And I could not wait to leave my home country and experience the world because of all this incredible food. Greece, I'm going to go to Greece, have souvlaki, and, go everywhere. But yeah, to me,
Yeah.
food equals travel equals adventure. And it also equals connection. Like with my eating thing, I mean, we all form a bond by having experienced these incredible dishes together, and everyone is going wild. I have a party coming up on Friday, and it's an interesting wedding. It's women from Australia, and the wedding couple itself is two women, which is also something that wasn't going to happen 40 years ago.
Wow.
So these women are getting married, and they're coming to my yate with their guests, and they're taking them out. And what did I want to say about that? Something just, I don't know. Anyways, it's a wild time.
Yes. It is. What I wanted to say there as well. Now I also forgot. Whatever. I mean, like, it's so cool. Oh, I remember. Like, your father, so basically was kind of like your doorway into the food, I guess, world.
My dad
And
was
I'm
such a
just,
visionary. Yeah.
and it's crazy. And you know why that's crazy? Because I used to be a cabin crew for Emirates. I traveled the world. Okay, I've been to the US. Most Americans are not very open minded when it comes to food. Okay, they just enjoy fast food and that's it. Like, they're so close minded. I'm sorry for every American
No,
listening.
no, no.
It's
I
just,
have friends that are like that too. They're like, they want hamburgers, they want pasta, pizza.
and it's so sad. Like, even when, okay, this thing, like, even when people come to Japan and they're like, ramen, ramen, and I'm like, yeah, like, I eat ramen maybe, Bruce, maybe once a year. Like, it's not really the dish for me. Like, I would much rather prefer soba or udon, or like one of my favorites is okonomiyaki. I've never met someone who doesn't like okonomiyaki, right?
Had it
But it's
yesterday. We
something.
love it.
Yes, and like no foreigner knows that, right? But yeah, I've met a lot of Americans, I think because of their, so I heard, is this true? Do you know this? But I heard that if you're a child, because I was obviously raised in a Turkish household, my mother used to cook a lot of Turkish dishes. So everything, right? Like all kinds of meat, all kinds of vegetables, like everything. I loved broccoli.
It's
I
one of the
never had
great
issues with,
cuisines of the world. Sure.
yeah, I love it. And like, is it true? Like, I read that if children grow up with a bigger palette of food, they kind of develop the sense for tastes better than children who only eat a specific type of food. Is that
It
true?
is so true. It's really funny though, because, okay, my grandmother was a foodie. She loved food. She would write me letters about jumbo shrimp prawn salads that she had in Florida. But my mother was a career woman, and her idea was to throw something in the oven with salt and pepper. And she was a horrible cook. I mean, really, there was no flavoring going on. So when I was 6 years old, my neighbors invited me to a Chinese restaurant. It was the first time. And I had like sweet and sour pork, barbecued pork, egg rolls. And it just blew my mind. And the reason I bring this up is guess who I end up marrying is a Chinese woman because I mean, food can actually have taste. It can have flavor.